Good afternoon. Welcome to Songbird Homestead. I'm Kimberly. I'm happy to have you here on this beautiful spring day. I am homesteading on just about 3/4 of an acre in Northeast Maryland. That's Zone 7B, and the town is literally called Northeast. Like I said, we are into spring, or I guess we're about 2 weeks in. It is beautiful today, although we've had mostly a lot of rainy days, a lot of just rain, clouds, and still cold. Even the night, it's been like, I think it was in the low 30s, mid 30s a couple days ago. This morning it was about 36 degrees when I got up, or at about 8 a.m. this morning it was about 36 or so degrees. Right now it's probably about 60, so I am outside. I have a local seedling swap coming up in a couple of weeks, so I'm just trying to get some of these guys ready for that. Plus they're outgrowing their initial pots, so I need to, give them some more room for their roots. Just wanted to pop in. I haven't done a video for a couple of weeks maybe. Been really busy, and like I said, the weather's just been, not a whole lot of stuff going on. Just been taking care of my seedlings, making plans for this year. We've been here, I guess, about 8 months or so. This will be our first season, of course, that we've been able to just kind of jump in and just do from the beginning, forward. Last year we moved, I guess it was hear all the birds? Yeah, that's how we got our name. I guess mid-June or so we settled. Beginning of June we settled. Mid-June we were, still getting situated, and we finally got our stuff into the ground or whatever. But we really didn't have a full season here, so it'll be nice this year to have that. So like I said, I just wanted to, we have some projects coming up, so I just wanted to kind of touch base and share that with y'all. Two big projects. They kind of, they're both something that needs to be done in the next couple of weeks, I'd say, just because timing in the garden is, very important. The first really big project that's coming up, and this is something I've been wanting for years, but we are finally going to have our chickens. So I guess they should be here the week of April 15th. Today is March 30th. So April 15th, I think that week they're going to ship. We do have a limit on the number of chickens that we can have here, so that's cool, whatever. We're not supposed to have a rooster. My neighbor across the street, she has chickens, lots of them, more than the restriction, but sometimes restrictions are just loose guidelines. But so I'm not going to get any roosters. That's not my intention. I really just want laying hens, so I did order a couple of different kinds. So I'm really excited about the prospect of having fresh eggs. I do have someone at work that has lots of chickens, and we actually bartered. I gave him some homemade strawberry jam that I made last year from strawberries I grew, and he gave me 18 beautiful colored eggs. So I am very much drawn to the colored eggs. I'm very wooed by them. I think they're just fun, and of course it's a novelty. I grew up eating white eggs. I had an aversion to brown eggs, even as growing up into my young adult years. To me they taste different, and I'm not a big fan of, or I never was a big fan of the way they taste. I will be honest, I've had to adjust my palate, but I've managed to do that. So like I said, the colored eggs are going to be really great, a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to the nutritional value, the idea that we're raising them ourselves. We don't use any chemicals or anything in our the stuff that we grow, the food that we grow, and I'm certainly not going to use any chemicals in our the chickens, as far as feeding them or whatever. And then any scraps I feed them will also not have any chemicals on it, because we don't use any. But I did order I ordered some Americanas. I ordered, New Jerseys, oh my goodness, I can't think of the names of them, but some Buff Orpingtons, I think they're called. I'm looking forward to those. So right now we have blue, we have brown, and I think we have green. I would like to get some of the dark burgundy eggs. also, but you know, like I said, we'll see. I'm just starting out. I've never had chickens, so I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, I've got all the little things. I'm like just a chicken mama waiting to happen. I'm nesting. I got all, like I said, I have all the things. I'm just waiting for my little chicks to arrive. The second project that is equally exciting for different reasons, but also time sensitive, is if you look behind me, we have this fence. Our property, like I said, we're just doing about 3/4 of an acre. When we moved, we didn't want too much because we want to be able to something that would be manageable well into our older years. We're just a couple of young folk now, but most of our property that we want to grow on is behind this fence. We did take out one of the panels, but that whole area in the back behind us, that's where we're going to put a lot of our raised beds, our cattle panel trellises, our arch trellises. I want to have a cooking area. I have big plans for that. An outdoor kitchen possibly. So we got to work on that very soon because I have to get my beds up. I do have some beds in the inner part of the area, but that's what we grew on last year. But in order for us to do really what we want to do, we need that extra space. So we're going to take this fence down. My husband, maybe my son-in-law, my future son-in-law. My daughter just got engaged a couple of weeks ago, so really, really excited about that. And all of them are great. I love, of course, my husband, my son-in-law that I have, and my future son-in-law. I couldn't be more pleased with the partners that my daughters have chosen. So anyway, I'm hoping to get all those hands involved in getting the fence down, this old fence down, and then we got to put, of course, the new fence up and then the raised beds. But like I said, that takes time. It's been cold. April 1st is right around the corner, so I'm hoping like the next 2-3 weeks get that done, get my beds, because I have some things that could probably go out now, my brassicas, but I'm kind of holding them back, which I don't really want to do. I had to do that last year with the move, but that's okay. So so a lot of really, really exciting things. Like I said, the chickens, I'm so tickled. Like, I'm so excited to finally, it's been this is one of those things, you make a 5-year plan or a 10-year plan. This has been on the outskirts of my plan for a couple years now. We were thinking about getting them at the old place, but things weren't quite right. So we did decide, to move there, of course. So it's been a waiting game, and I've been very patient, which is fine, but I'm ready, so I'm excited. So I'm excited, like I said, for that to finally happen. So chickens, the expansion of, the back, Songbird Homestead 2.0 is going in the back. I have a beautiful sunny day. Doesn't look like I'm getting much done, here talking, but that's okay. Like I said, I have a seedling swap coming up. I went to the seedling swap last year. Really excited to do if you've never participated in something like that, and my hope is that eventually I would like to have one in this area. The one I went to last year, which is the same one I'm going to this year, it was about 40 minutes from me then. Now it's probably about an hour and 10 minutes or so. But I really enjoyed it. It had that much value to me that I'm really willing to do it again. It is nice to just to meet up with other people who have the same mindset. There aren't a lot of people that I know. I do work full time, and like I said, there's one guy I work with that has a bunch of chickens and stuff like that, but for the most part, there's really no one at my job, or really that I know in my everyday world that does this sort of thing. My one daughter, they are kind of getting into it. My other daughter just bought 2 acres, and they're going to, I think they're going to, plant some strawberries and some just different things, some herbs, and they're dipping their toe into that, which is really exciting. But so, because of that, I really am excited to go and, meet up with these other people, these other women that I met last year. So it'll be nice to see them again. We've kind of, stayed in touch a little bit minimally online, on Instagram or whatever, which is nice. If you are on Instagram, I'm on there. It's at Songbird Homestead. You'll see me there. But so it's been nice to kind of keep in touch with them and just have that relationship. with the other women. So like I said, even though this seedling swap is a little over an hour away, you know, it was pretty valuable to me. So I'm looking forward to doing it again. So again, that's what I'm doing today. A couple things coming up. Like I said, chickens, the expansion. I have my seedling swap. I don't have a whole lot growing right now. I mean, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't diminish it. I'm very excited about what I have growing right now. Let's put it that way. My garlic that I put in the fall is completely gorgeous. It looks like the center part for the garlic scapes are starting to come up. My herb bed that I put in last year was the first thing I put in. That's doing great. My berries, and I have like 2 or 3 fruit trees. They have buds on them. My strawberries, I have most of them came back. I'd say 75%, but I'm going to supplement and fill that in with, you know, because my daughter's doing strawberries, so we're going to, I think, go in on some strawberries, and I'll fill that in. But everything else looks, you know, good. I mean, I'm ready for this season. I'm ready. I'm very excited. You know, it's been a long winter. Winter's always so long, it feels like, but and this one was no different. So like I said, it is great to be out today getting some of this stuff done, just getting some sunshine, because it's so important. It's just it really does wonders for your health to be outside. So get your hands in the dirt, and you know, I'm definitely doing that today. Tomorrow is Easter Sunday, so I have to make sure I scrub my hands up extra. You know, we're going to my daughter's future in-law, which is, I'm so blessed to have that invitation. So yeah, so that, you know, I hope everyone else is doing well. Let me just show you this guy. This is a green globe artichoke. So yeah, pretty excited about these guys. I had an artichoke last year that I got from the seed swap, and it didn't. It did very good. I should have winterized it because it was doing great. I think it takes a very long time for artichoke, and it almost made it through the winter, but we had a couple of freezes in like January that just did it in. So I probably could have done something and protected it and winterized it, and it would have been okay this spring, but now I know. So but anyway, thanks for stopping into Songbird Homestead. Happy spring. Like I said, if you have any questions, shoot me a message, comment, whatever. I'm happy to have you guys here, and I'll talk to you again very soon.